Alright, budget magic time. Playing some blue-red dragons in standard. And I don't think we want to keep 7 lands. So we'll ship that. This is not bad actually for a 6-card hand. So we'll keep this. Island to the bottom. Forest for our opponent. And passes. And Funeral go. Ooh. Sylvan Advocate. Not exactly sure how this matchup works. I guess it's going to be about if we can fly over for the win before our opponent can play something huge. They shouldn't have much removal for our dragons. Game Trail tapped. Well, let's Rattle Chains. Funeral and get in with Rattle Chains. Just curving dragon into dragon might be good enough, especially if we can counter a 4-mana ramp spell this turn. Like Explosive Vegetation or Hedron Archive. Almost at Hedron Alignment. There's, another shrine. This is Pilgrimage, alright. I guess we might as well cast that. Reveal a Thunderbreak. Don't really want to let them start ramping. Ooh, another Slumgar Scorn? Well, I think we got to get in with Rattle Chains. Put our opponent down to 16, and then just Thunderbreak here. As much as I love leaving up counters, I think this is a matchup where we gotta try to win before they do something that we can't stop. That's the thing. Once they start getting to the point where they're casting World Breakers every turn and stuff like that, it becomes much harder for us to win. But right now we have them on like a 3-turn clock, which could be sped up depending on what we draw. There's Explosive Vegetation. Ooh. Well, let's get in with both. Put our opponent down to 10. Alright. Thunderbreak Regent. Highland Lake. Hope for the best. The good news is they can't just Ulamog hit both our Thunderbreaks, or they actually die to Thunderbreak triggers, because each one would trigger off the other one. So their opponent gets in with Advocate, puts us down to 12. But we have a lethal clock potentially next turn. Alright, well, let's play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not going to attack with Funeral. We'll just attack with our flyers. Do you have an answer, opponent? Actually, do you have 2 answers? Because we have the Slumgar Scorn. So we can get around 1 removal spell. Kozilek's Return. Well, alright. We got to counter this and just hope for the best. Hope they don't have another one. We don't really have an option there, because they would just flash it back with a big Eldrazi anyway. You can't actually counter the flashback ability. It just exiles and uncounterably deals damage. Oh, Eldrazi, eh? Well, Obligator is sweet. That is a good option. Otherwise, we don't have much of anything. I think we basically just got to be the aggro/tempo deck in this matchup. We'll go down a Draconic Roar. I don't think we want Fevered Visions. Our opponent has so many things that deal with Fevered Visions, it's not that guaranteed. So I think we just try it like that. Oh, this is not the hand we want. So we're going down. Oh, Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. So we scrying to land, hope we draw another land. Oh, boy. Well, guess there's an argument that we should have just went to 5 there. This might be a game we lose without ever casting a spell. Game Trail reveals a mountain. Oh dear. Not feeling too good about this one. Pilgrimage for our opponent. The other thing is they get up to World Breaker and they can kill our 1 land. Alright. Kill one of our 2 lands, I mean. Kind of getting there. Not really, but sort of. They're going to reality smash us or something? They have a waste in there. Opponent passes. They must just have a handful of big things. Well, the Sky Spawner, go. So we did get our lands eventually. Our opponent is up to 5 mana, though, which is more than we want. There's Kozilek's Return. I guess we could potentially get to the point of obligating something. Oh, Chandra is Gideon with a flaming head. This art is getting weirder and weirder on Moto. Oh, Lord. Oh, there's Slumgar Scorn. Well, I guess we play a Sky Spawner. We're pretty dead, though. Alright, that does it. We're not coming back from that. Chandra and Atarka. Oh, maybe we do want negates as well. Negates for a... Maybe we just go down even more Draconic Roars. They just don't seem great here. And a Fevered Visions? We'll leave one. It can get a Sylvan Advocate. Alright, we're on the play, which is... Oh, man, where we want to be, but another hand that can't win. We don't have any threats. Oh, alright. This is a little bit better. We'll keep a second negate as well. Fumarole, go. So hopefully we can just tempo our opponent out. Infiltrator, back it up with negates. Be nice if we get down our Sky Spawner, but I don't know if we can. Alright, pass the turn. Forest for our opponent. Well, Dimensional Infiltrator. Let's get in there. I think we need one more land before we play a Sky Spawner, unfortunately. Because Kozilek's Return is so incredibly bad for us. If we just Sky Spawner. Alright, let's negate the Nissa's Pilgrimage. Land? Stratus Dancer. Pass the turn. Maybe I'm doing this wrong and should just be slamming it. Well, I guess now we start slamming things because we just negated 2 removals or 2 ramp spells. Face down, Stratus Dancer. So our opponent's slow rolling the red mana for... Alright, Explosive Vegetation. That means they could have Chandra. And a land. Shivan Reef. Put our opponent down to 10. Alright, let's just pass. Slumgar Scorn would be way better if we had a dragon. There's the Gideon Chandra. Yeah, that's pretty bad news for us. Alright, let's activate Infiltrator's ability. Alright, return Infiltrator to our hand. So that makes it a little less painful. End of turn, we get to replay Infiltrator. Ooh, and we got a dragon. Attack Chandra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 1,000,000 mana. Oh, we're probably going to lose to a Ulamog, I think. Seems like the most likely thing to happen. 1, 2, 3. Since Slumgar Scorn is double blue, we can't actually play Sky Spawn. Alright, let's pass. Not feeling very confident here. Oath of Nissa. Alright. Chandra is so ridiculous. Wow, gets a forest? That is about the least threatening thing they could have gotten. This is renewal. Well, we can't let that go. That's just too much life gain. Cast, reveal a dragon. We're just hoping we can win before our opponent... Oh, another Sky Spawner. So many Sky Spawners. Hit our opponent. Thunderbreak, go. We're close, but I don't know if we're close enough. Still waiting for our opponent to tap all their mana and play a huge Eldrazi that just ruins everything. Another Chandra. If they gotta give up their Chandra, then this isn't the end of the world. Alright, Chandra kills our 2 creatures. That could have been way worse. We get a Shivan Reef. Well, let's 1, 2, 3, Sky Spawner, get a token. 1, 2, sack the Scion, Sky Spawner. And technically we're representing lethal next turn with our Wandering Fumarole. Oh, they have Kozilek's Return, so no longer representing lethal. Explosive Vegetation. Oh! Get some more lands out of the deck. Ooh, Obligator. Well, I think the right play is activate Fumarole, flip the power and toughness, get in for 4, and then basically we cross our fingers that our opponent whiffs one more time. And this is Pilgrimage, alright. That is not something that kills us. If they don't have a big threat, we actually get there with Wandering Fumarole. Forest. I guess they could have another Kozilek's Return. Well, we gotta go for it. And got the GGs. Wow, I can't believe we got there. Flip the power and toughness. Oh, unless that was a con and they actually have it. It was a ruse. Sweet. Alright. Well, we somehow got there against Ram. Just barely. Oh, that was good.